Testing 1-2, Wolfpack. Testing 1-2. All right. All right. All right. I hope this is working, because we. Hello, my name is Tim Black. Welcome to the Tim Black Show. Glad you could tune into the show. Let me say hello to my people on Periscope. We got Periscope tonight, Periscope people. Facebook and YouTube. Glad to have you. Glad to be here with you. Let's go check and make sure people can actually hear this show. Let's check with Facebook first this time. What up, Facebook? Chris. What's up, Chris? What's up, Rich? Rahul, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, Robin? Glad to have you. Texas in the house. We got a little Texas love going on out here. What's going on? Hey, Dolores. Tracy, how you doing, Tracy Meyer? Good to have you as well. You guys good? Yeah, Nikki King and Janice and Marjorie and Eowyn. Lillian. What's up, Adam and Rosalind? Glad to have you as well. Glad you could tune in. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Bennett. Adam. Yo, Adam. Yo. What's up, Mark? Kevin, Jenny. Any YouTube love over here? Anybody on the YouTube side? You guys okay on YouTube land? Got a little bit. Lisa, hey, Lisa, how you doing? Hey, Mary Warren and Tony C. Progressives, Aurora, Leroy Peter, Canvas, Wyland, Jason. I see the cornbread emoji. Thank you, Jason. What's up, Jason? What's up, Jose? We good. Thank you, Brian. What's up, Steve and Viking? Yeah, glad to hear. What's up, Tim? There you go. There we go. All right, guys. So, we're going to do a little bit of election coverage. I'm going to be using the comments a whole lot tonight. Because a lot happened today. A lot's going on. Maybe we'll get an announcement while we're doing this. As you know, yesterday's show, we had to cancel yesterday's show Brother, haven't been feeling too good lately. Plus, I've been having so many technical issues. Been working on that constantly. Yeah, frankly, it's kind of thrown a little monkey wrench into our momentum that we were building. We're not done with all that we're doing, so all those who have supported the show, who are helping us get new equipment, want to thank you. We're having problems with our phone lines, with our virtual phone system. We're still investigating getting a new phone system. But we did make some upgrades, some hardware upgrades on the PC side. So that's great. And still trying to work the kinks out of that. And we are buying a new mixer. So the mixer's ordered. It should be here before Freedom Friday. So there it is. Hopefully that will help resolve some of the issues. We're just, the thing is you get something working, right? And you think, oh, it's working. And it'll just be fine until it's not fine anymore and it just stops working. That's what happens. And it would be okay if we just had extra equipment laying around. I guess it'd be okay if, and we just had the ability to replace everything and even know that's the problem. So you know how it is. You don't really know exactly what the problem is. You're just like, okay, this is 5 years old and this is 8 years old and these are probably problems. But I want to shift focus from off the show. But thank you, Wolfpack. Thank you, Tim Blacks Johnsons. Thank you, Johnsons. I love you. Thank you for helping out the show. I got to go fund me up. Some of you have already contributed. Thank you so much for what you've done. We're gonna keep fighting. That's all I can tell you. I'm gonna keep fighting. But I want you to also know that I have some good news. Forget my problems. Forget the problems of the show right now, okay? We still, all of us are, relatively healthy. We're doing okay, right? We're hanging in there, right? Okay. Oh, happy Father's Day. Jamal Bowman in New York just kicked some butt, okay? So, see, my spirits are lifted by people doing the damn thing. My spirits are lifted by the people. My spirits are lifted by you. Because I can get in my own head and be like, oh, God, I got this mountain and that mountain. And then I can look at Jamal Bowman. I can look in district, I think it's the 9th district. 16th. 9th is Isaiah. We'll get to Isaiah in a minute. We can look at Jamal Bowman, we could say, he's up against an incumbent where everybody lined up on the side of the incumbent. Engel. Everybody voted for Engel. Everybody in the establishment got behind this guy. They didn't give a shit that he doesn't even represent his district anymore. They don't care that Engel is so detached from the problems of people in the Bronx or nearby Bronx or New York in the 9th district. He don't know what's happening. Hell, the district could have exploded. He wouldn't even know it exploded. Somebody could be passing out $100,000 to every household. He wouldn't even know. Because most of his time he spent away. Engel is so detached. And this isn't just Engel, but this is Engel. So detached from the everyday lives of his constituents, he don't know whether he coming or going, y'all. If that is not the symptom of the problem itself, it's a symptom of a problem, and it's a problem. See, I don't get into this thing where everything's a symptom of a problem, a symptom of a larger problem. Okay? Engel's a problem, and the problem is all the establishment lined up behind the problem. We're talking about everybody in the Congressional Black Caucus. We're talking about the Congressional Black Caucus. We're talking about the Congressional Black Caucus. We're talking about Nancy Pelosi. We're talking about Chuck Schumer. And frankly, part of the reason why he lost, I think, Hillary Clinton got behind him too. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want Hillary to support me or endorse me if I was running for something. I wouldn't want her to do it, man. That's like an anti-endorsement, isn't it? That's like an anti-endorsement. Don't nobody want Hillary Clinton endorsing you. Hell, man. I mean, please don't endorse me, please. Please Don't you want me to win? Don't endorse me. Please leave me alone. Please go over there. Don't talk to me. Don't look over here. Don't mention me. Please leave me alone. No. No, lady, no. No, no, no. I got Trump hands. No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. We want to win. You want me to win, don't you? Then don't endorse me. So, let me just run you this clip of Jamal Bowman, the Congressman-elect John Bowman. Jamal Bowman. I called him John. Congressman-elect Jamal Bowman. It's all right. Check this out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Hold up, guys. It's coming right here. Made some changes to a couple things, so things have moved around a little bit.
With me, and I'm going to take out my notes because I don't want to forget anyone and have anyone get mad at me. All right? Hold on one second. Big shout out and thank you to the Justice Democrats, the Jewish Vote, the Sunrise Movement, the Working Families Party, New York State Nurses Association, Make the Road Action, Community Voices Heard Power, New York Communities for Change, and everybody else that supported this campaign. And I have some individuals. Jumaane Williams, public advocate Jumaane Williams. Is he here? Is he here? Come on, son. Where you at, Jumaane? State Senator Alessandra Biaggi. New York City Comptroller Scott Stringer. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Zephyr Teachout, Cynthia Nixon, Brad Lander, Gustavo Rivera, Tiffany Caban, Rosa Rivera McCutcheon, Robert Jackson, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Ayanna Presley, Katie Porter, Jessica Ramos, Diane Ravitch, and last but not least, every single volunteer that put their blood, sweat, and tears into this campaign and into this movement. Without you, we would not be here. We made well over 1 million calls, 1.3 million, I believe. Thank you all so much for believing in me, believing in us. This is just the beginning. Let's get to work. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that good? Isn't that a good feeling? That gives you a good feeling, don't it? Doesn't that give you a good feeling, Johnson? Don't you feel invigorated by that? Okay, I want you to remember, that's a former teacher. Jamal Bowman is a middle school teacher, was a middle school teacher. He's been working in his community for over 20 years. But he's not a career politician. In fact, this is his first foray into politics. And you see what he was able to accomplish. Ousting a 30-year politician. Hope is restored. Martin Lawrence faced. See, we need these types of wins, guys, because we're up against such a monstrosity of a system. Jamal Bowman is not the answer to everything, but he is an answer. He is an answer to some things. He's not the ultimate. Jamal Bowman is not the ultimate solution, but he is part of the solution. Right? It works the other way too, with people who are working against the people. Those people are not the problem. They are part of the problem. And everyone in the Congressional Black Caucus who voted against the progressive candidate, against the do-nothing, shiftless, big money, special interest group, corpse Engel. Because they know him and they know they can count on for favors or what other garbage that he gives them on a routine basis. And the same thing goes to Chuck Schumer, part of the problem. Nancy Pelosi, part of the problem. But a problem still. Same thing with Hillary Clinton. Part of the problem, but a problem still. Still a problem. But the night's not over. No, it's not over. I just want to start with that. I'm so rejuvenated. AOC. They was running people at her like they were just doing their best to knock her out, weren't they? Oh, they were doing their best to knock her out. Didn't happen. What's her name? Cabrera? AOC Light? AOC with Splendor? What? I'm wrong, man. But see, I could take shots at a woman when I'm supporting another woman, can't I? I'm not a misogynist. You got the right one, baby. I'll go ahead and stick with the original AOC. How about I do that? How about I stick with the original AOC? They didn't clump, they didn't knock her out. And in these blue districts, if you win your primary, basically speaking, you've won. So, but still, it's not over there because, right? Well, anybody got any more information on AOC? You guys know anything I don't know? I haven't really followed that too closely. AOC crushed it. The cops union tried to take her out. Failed. Thank you, cops union. I have the right to freedom of speech. I do? Oh, man. How about freedom of life and liberty? I got that too? I hope so. I hope I do. I hope I had the freedom of life and liberty. You know? They said I had freedom of speech. You know, my mom couldn't sit where she wanted on a bus. Don't get too high in your chest. Don't get too loud talking about rights. My mom and my dad couldn't sit on a bus where they wanted. They couldn't order from a lunch counter that they wanted. They couldn't buy homes to raise me in neighborhoods they wanted. Not my great-grandfather, who I never know. My parents, who are alive and well. I couldn't live where they wanted us to live because the bank wouldn't give us a loan there. So don't tell me about what my rights are, okay? See, these are the type of things that have been rolling through my mind. Part of the break that we need to take sometime. But anyway, it's disgusting, isn't it? Charles Booker. Man. I'm trying to start. I want to know what's up. It was looking pretty close there in Kentucky. Looking a little close in Kentucky. Amy McGrath, establishment candidate, endorsed by everybody and their mama. They playing it safe. Amy McGrath will not unseat McConnell. Amy McGrath will not unseat McConnell. The only chance we have of ridding ourselves of McConnell, Mitch the Mitch McConnell, is Charles Booker, y'all. But they don't want Charles Booker. Unbought, unbossed. Unacceptable. Nina Turner, you hear what I said? Shirley Chisholm, unbossed. To them, that makes you unacceptable. Charles Booker, man, it was looking pretty close. It was tightening up, man. So I'm just going to keep my eyes on it. Look for updates for you guys because I want to give you the updates on it. I want you to know what's happening. Right? Last I checked, there was only a few points separating them. Wow, wouldn't that be something if Charles Booker comes in and becomes way more popular, vastly more popular than Cory Booker? I'm looking for the up-to-the dates, man. Somebody let me know. I feel so rude looking this up right now. But last I checked, it was like 5-point difference, something like that. It was starting to narrow, right?
Staying connected is now more important than ever. And
I hate you, pop-up bastard. But okay, you hear what I'm saying, though, right? You hear what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're it goes without saying we're very much rooting for Mr. Booker to pull this out. And it's just a telltale, isn't it, about the Democratic Party and what their priorities are. I think it would be hard to find a Democrat who did not detest Mitch McConnell. I wonder if those same Democrats detest the fact that their party will not do everything they can do, everything at their disposal, to unseat Mitch McConnell. I mean, they're willing to do everything as long as it doesn't mean they're going to have another progressive that they got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So they're willing to do everything up to a certain point. Up to a certain point. Whoa. What are you doing? Now, don't go rearranging the furniture. Did I tell you we don't bring no progressives up in here? No, progressives, no. We'll take the zero. You jerk off, we'll take the zero. So that's why I'm pulling for him for policies, but I tell you, man, of course I want Mitch McConnell out. I love the fact that we can expose the corruption. Right? We can expose the agenda's not us. I don't care how many Black Lives Matter shenanigan parades that the Democratic Party, these elites, and not everybody in the party's bad. My friend Nina Turner's in the party. I don't consider her a bad person. Everyone in the Democratic Party is not a bad person. Isaiah James not a bad person. Jenny Perman, she's not a bad person. These aren't bad people. They party now. Oh. Woo. That's the the stink of the party. But I like exposing what the party's on. We could get rid of Mitch McConnell. These guys don't really want to get rid of Mitch McConnell unless they could do it their way. See, they don't want to do it our way. Appealing to working class people. Actually exciting. I saw people running to vote today in Kentucky. Now, don't get it twisted. They also were able to vote for Bernie Sanders, but I don't think they were running to vote for Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden for that matter. They've been told that race was over 3 months ago, Johnson. I saw people banging on the doors to vote. Don't tell me my people are apathetic. They weren't begging to wear suntan lotion to go to the beach. They weren't begging to reopen the bar. They weren't begging to go picnicking in the park. They were banging on the doors to get into the polling places, to cast their vote. Hope restored. Hope restored. They're excited about voting. Think about it. And it ain't about Trump, and it ain't about Biden. It's about the rest of it. And I'm excited, man. They say you're part of your, how you feel inside is about what you focus on, right? So if we focus on all the negativity, and there's a lot of negativity. I've been covering George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. It takes a piece of my soul out, man. You understand? It takes a toll on me. I actually care. But I gotta have some hope too. We got some hope in these people. Running. Isaiah James. I had an opportunity to meet a young man, merely not even 35 years of age, sounding wiser than his years, sounding passionate, sincere, real, down to earth, honest, full of commitment. I want Isaiah to unseat Yvette Clarke. I really want that. I want that so badly. But what I want more than that is, regardless of how this turns out, I want Isaiah James to stay in this. He has a bright future. We need him. Isaiah James is not the solution, but he is a solution. He is part of the solution. You understand? Stop telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Trump is not the problem, but he is a problem. He's part of the problem. Stop undermining and minimizing what the fuck that clown is doing to this country. Your president is tweeting out hateful shit to millions of people who are dumb enough to believe him. He's comparing George Floyd, killed by 4 state police officers, to a private citizen hitting a Macy's employee in a Macy's. He compared it and said, where's the march for the Macy's employee who got punched, who didn't go to the hospital, whose jaw's not broke, who's alive? He compared it to 4 officers killing a man in broad daylight in front of the whole world. And he said, same thing. Why are there no protests for the white guy? And you said he's not a problem, he's a symptom. Fuck you. Go to hell. I don't know who you are. You ain't my friend. I'm not a part of anything you guys associate with. Don't count me in your group. If you don't see that historically, biblically fucked up, if you don't see that, if you don't think that's a problem, that we got a president doing that, my wife looked at me the other day and said, we need a gun. We need to get a gun, baby. We both need guns now. My wife said this. And you say, he's not a problem. He's just a symptom of a problem. Go to hell. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. And don't call me for your groups. I don't want to be a part of a group that's that asinine, that backward. And if you're not Trump supporters, you sure as hell sound like them. Well, it's not him, it's everything. Everything's corrupt. Yeah, but he's a major part of it. He's the most powerful person in this country. Don't tell me he doesn't get blamed for that. They're finding men lynched, black men lynched, hung from trees. So, Jamal Bowman, that's great, isn't it? That's great. Charles Booker, let's do this. James, Isaiah James, stay in it, man. We need you. Your neighborhood still needs you. We still need you. It ain't over. by the way. It's not over. He'd be like, yo, Tim, man, we ain't over, Unc. It ain't over, Unc. Don't do that. Don't say that, Unc. So, that's it, man. Right? What we got here, guys? What we got? Look, so I would normally go to phone lines. We got the new mixers coming. I did some tests yesterday. I don't feel good about them. But we'll have a new mixer hopefully in a couple of days. I ordered it today. It should be here tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Thursday. And hopefully we can take phone calls again. We have like all new equipment except for the phone line part. We still need the phone stuff, but everything that connects to the phone, I'm replacing everything. And it's due time, man. I guess every 5 years is not bad to update your technology. When you got the Tim Black Wolfpack watching your show, and right, you got to be able to update at least every 5 years, I would think. And maybe that's something we will do. We won't even wait for things to go bad. We'll just have a schedule. And that's how professionals going to go, okay, on this date, we changed the filter. We changed the water filter on this date. We don't wait to get sick, right? So we got to become more proactive. We ought to change politicians every so often as well. We shouldn't wait for them to get corrupt. We should change them before corruption sets in. I know one thing. We wouldn't have to worry about the rhetoric coming out of the White House. I don't know if Bernie Sanders was president. We wouldn't have to worry about that. Don't tell me it don't matter. The system's just corrupt. It matters. It ain't everything, but it's something. It's something, right? Hey, guys, I don't want to keep you tonight. I'm sorry it couldn't be longer. All I want to know is let's check. Let's do some updates on the elections. Okay, let's do some updates on the elections. Lexington and Louisville aren't in yet. A True Scotsman said we're still waiting on so many votes that there's nothing to call at the moment, you know? Shahid will be up against Nancy. Shahid Buttar, friend of the show, amazing guy. We're going to bring him back on the show. Shahid Buttar is going to come back on the show. And what's beautiful is he hit me up. I know he's got to be everywhere to promote his stuff, but I'm glad he thought of me again. You know, he's like, Tim, hey, I could come back and talk to you, come back on the show again, man, if you have me. Absolutely. Jen, Shahid, Coy Bush. I wish I would have. Look, I didn't get Charles Booker right, but you know what? I helped him beat Mitch. So it ain't over yet. So when he goes up against Mitch, we'll have him on. Huh? There you go. That's how you fix that. Well, I want to thank you guys, man. I want to thank you guys so much for this. Jamal Bowman, a teacher, he kicked the ass. Look, I don't know the final numbers. I don't know, but it's been called, okay? 16th District. Jamal Bowman, 16th District, has ousted Ingle. Ingle, the incumbent who could not be bothered to return home to help his city, his people of his district, survive the pandemic. He stayed here in the Maryland, D.C. area, the nation's capital, and said his apartment in New York is too small. Well, Ingle, maybe you and your family will relocate here to the great area of the nation's capital. near me. You can stay here. And because you have no reason to go back to New York, they don't want you. I just got the memo. Signed by the 9th District. Oh, 16th District. I keep getting my districts mixed up. So that's a great thing, and we love to hear. We love for our progressive candidates to take it all the way to the House. Once again, AOC really never really threatened, other than by the establishment, but not threatened as far as. See, when you're on the side of the people, when the people are motivated by you, when the people are inspired by you, when you have people power, you good. You good. Take it from me, I know, because that's the only power I got. Only people that hold me up are the people. That's it. The only people that hold me. That sounds crazy, but it's not establishment types. They don't pick me for shit like that. I'm a loose cannon. I might say something that matters. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait for polls to call somebody a horrible candidate or a horrible politician. I don't have to wait till it's safe and then call myself fearless when I'm a coward. We go in, we tell the truth. That's what we do. But it's all about the people, man. So AOC was never really threatened to lose her position, her seat. I am very excited to hear more about the Booker race. I hope that he succeeds. You know, Amy McGrath, anybody know anything about her? All I know about her is all the people that I dislike endorsed her. That tells me a lot about her. And that she said she was a Trump Democrat. Folks, is there really anything else to... Whew. She said she a Trump Democrat, y'all. End of press conference. Is there anything else to talk about when someone says that? I'm a Trump Democrat. Some of them cornflakes and White Krispies, some of them cornbread mix, gingerbread and cornbread mix, the Ozarks, the Wiz, woo, she said she a Trump Democrat, man. I had to go to a happy place, man, because woo, the things I want to say, you will want to cancel Tim Black if he said them. Oh, the things I'd want to say. Woo! Sound a little Amy Klobuchar-ish, don't it? That's something Amy Klobuchar is like, oh, did I say that out loud, Amy? That's an Amy Klobuchar move, isn't it? Jesus. Ugh. It's horrible. Not even Whoopi would say that shit. That's a, woo, kids. Woo, boy, Kentucky. You need an enema. Goodness gracious, Amy McGrath. Just say poor kids is every bit as smart as white kids. You might as well just say that about 10 times. Talk about your hairy legs. She's going to do that. What else we got, guys? Let me go to some of the comments, man. I'm just going on and on at this point. Peace Walker, down goes Ingo. Yes. Self-taught artist. I got you, Tim. Love you guys. Self-taught artist, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, self-taught artist. Sheldon, what's up, man? I tell you, man, I'm people powered, man. That's why, however I'm feeling, I try to dust it off. Because I know I'm going to feel better if I talk to you. And plus, you got my back. I got your back, too. Sheldon, what'd you say? Jamal Brown for the... Yeah, Jamal Bowman for the win. Mike Thompson, thank you, Mike. Lisa, thank you, Lisa Friedman. Thank you. Thank you, Johnson. We're all Johnson. Erasily DeRoach, thank you. Appreciate you. I know I'm brutalizing that, am I? Louise Brooks, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for doing what you do, Louise. Owen Johnson, love your Uncle Tim. Keep keeping it real. Stay strong. I'm doing my best. Red Force says, no excuse in Kentucky. In-person absentees for everyone began 1st of May. I don't want to give any disclaimers, but it's sort of like Charles caught fire late. You know, and some of those ballots had already been in. That's the only thing that has us worried. As far as momentum, interest, enthusiasm, you know? Owen Johnson, voting rights for D.C., Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa now. I agree with you 100,000% if that was possible. Absolutely. CBC Corporate Black Caucus. Right, Roger. Exactly. Corporate Black Caucus. I don't even think, let's just take the B out. Corporate Betraying Caucus. Corporate Bought Caucus. There it is. Corporate Bought Caucus. Congressional Bought Caucus. Tron, what's up, man? How you doing, Tron Johnson? So, guys, look, this is amazing. We got a mixer coming for our phone lines. Something's not right about the mixer, I think. It's also the mixer. Some say I had a short in it last show. It's not that expensive. It needs to be replaced, though. It's the phone line piece, man. It's the phone line piece. We're going to figure it out. Latoya. CBC said we're still being sold. Latoya said the CBC are still being sold. You know, it's not even, it's not even that. You know that? You know what I mean? Slaves were sold without their permission. Nobody's forcing, no one's forcing politicians to do shit. Okay? No one's forcing Clyburn to do what Clyburn does. Clyburn does what he wants to do for whatever reason. It may put him in an uncomfortable position for a moment. It may mean that certain donors walk away, but he could always choose to do the right thing. It's not as if someone literally has a whip or a gun at him, pointed at him and his children, which makes him be a sellout. So let's not even give him that imagery of, you know what I'm saying? Because when they put our ancestors on the auction block, there was no alternative. Some of them did run. I don't see them running. They don't have to do what they do. They choose to do it because they'd rather live well than do well. They'd rather look good than do good. And this is a problem. It's not the only problem. No. There's other problems. There's climate change. There's mass incarceration. There's COVID-19. There's poverty. But it's still a problem, Johnson. You know, for everything I bring up and anything you could ever bring up that's wrong in this country, somebody could say, that's not the only problem. It's a part of a bigger problem. You can say that about everything. That means nothing gets held accountable at all. Nothing is ever held accountable because the system is corrupt. So therefore, anybody in the system can be blameless. No. Corrupt cops are part of a bigger problem, but we still hold them accountable, Johnson. People do things of their own volition. Derek Chauvin could have decided he wasn't going to kill George Floyd. The officer that shot Rashard Brooks could have decided, let him run. Where are you going to go? He's 1 foot. He's got a taser that's out of tasers. It's empty. Let him run. Instead, he shot him 3 times, shot him twice, and then kicked him and said, I got him. He's not the only problem in the police force, but he's part of the problem. Am I beating a dead horse here? We get it, right? So no more asinine assholes in my comments trying to correct me, trying to outwoke me because I don't somehow get it. There's a penitentiary in Mississippi that's so awful. Parchment, I think is the name of it. People die in their own feces. People die from rat bites. People don't get their insulin. People are dying in this prison. The warden, none of them care. These people, they don't care about the inmates. It started way back in Reconstruction when they said, oh, we got to free the slaves. Okay, well, lock them up here. Right, arrest them for any reason, put them here, and we'll make them work as if they were still slaves. And they continue that mentality to this day. But that penitentiary in Mississippi is not the only problem with our correctional system, our judicial system, or our mass incarceration. It's not the only problem, but it's a problem. Oh, it is a problem. You don't believe me? Ask one of the parents of one of the deceased who was in there for weed. Weed. That's it. Just weed. Oh, I'm sorry. Really? He didn't have the money. Because if he was there for weed, but he had a good lawyer, he wouldn't have been there. That's how it works in America. I'm sorry, guys. See, this is why it's like, you know, I got a little thing going on, man. I've been reading. I don't want to, I should not let these things bother me, what they do. Hey, did Chris D'Elia, the lady, he do that? He touched little girls or something? I tell you, man, this is horrible, man. I know that's random, right? That is random. That's horrible. That's. We need to get rid of these people, man. We got to get rid of them. We got to hold them accountable. Can't say, oh, well, you know, it's this guy, he's been soliciting teenagers, and he's about 40, but, you know, it's part of a bigger problem. It's the way our media objectifies young women. Nah, we're going to take care of, get this guy. Get the guy, yeah, I feel you. Let's do something with the bigger problem, but let's get this guy too. Because this guy is soliciting young women using his stardom to solicit teenagers. Or are we just going to say, oh, no, it's okay. He's part of a bigger problem. Let's not focus on him because, you good. Just, you know, just do you. We're going to focus on the big problem. We don't want to be petty and focus on you being a perverted degenerate. We don't want to focus on that because that's overkill. It's not your fault who you are. All right, guys, I'm going to go because I could ramble like this all night. And Jamal Bowman, you are a winner tonight. Mr. Booker, you're a winner already. Isaiah, you're already a winner. AOC's a winner. We got a lot of winners. The true winners, though, the true winners are the people in that district who you're going to fight tooth and nail for because you are too new to be corrupted. You come in with the wind at your back. You come in ready to get at it. You come at it ripping and raring and tearing and get into some good trouble. That's what time it is. That's where you are. So you're not just the winner. The people in your districts are the winner. The people that you represent are the winner. And these people who are looking badly, sorely needing a win, something to feel good about, as if our movement has momentum beyond, that we actually have something still here that's something visceral, it's real, and it's resonating with the people. Once again, folks, I saw people banging on the windows to get in the vote. It was not to get free Obama phones, Tucker Carlson, you motherfucker. Mitch McConnell was not to get free food stamps. It was to exercise their right to vote. Something you would rather they not have, but we got to keep fighting to secure it. You understand? So this is why I say the things I say. I love you. I'm Tim Black. I see you on the next one. Follow me at Real Tim Black. And don't let nobody take your cornbread. Let's do a couple more shout-outs. We got a couple more people we got to recognize, y'all. Ramona Lawson. What's up, Ramona? How you doing? You got to rewind it, Ramona. I said some things that were very intelligible earlier. Now, not so much. Before, it's a little bit more cohesive. What's up, Chris? How you doing? High Street Radio Cafe. What's up, High Street? Shout out to High Street. Thank you for joining. Owen Johnson. Time to take out the trash, America. I'm trying to tell you. Time to take out the trash. Ellen Lehman. Thank you, Ellen. Princess Queen. CBC act like overseers. You know what? I'm going to whip them. I'm going to, man. Look, I know. I know the average person doesn't know all the chicanery that we know. We're going to inform all these people about these corrupt institutions, these corrupt overseers. We're going to get them out. See, it's a more long, it requires more words than I think we can do tonight. But we're going to have that conversation, how we can best impact, because we want to make an impact. We're just not here to just talk. We want to make an impact. And I think we can, Johnson. Latoya, thank you. All right, guys, I'm good. You good? We good? I love you. Go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live, become a member of the Wolfpack. Why do you join the Tim Black Wolfpack? Because when you watch other news on cable news, for instance, most of the times after you watch their program, you are more confused than when you were when you first sat down because you don't know what to believe. It sounds counterintuitive. It doesn't sound real. It doesn't make sense. When you watch this show, you get clarity. We call it out, whether it's the Democrats or Republicans or who it is. That's why you join it, because you become part of a community of truth tellers and fair dealers. So go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. You can also join on Facebook or on YouTube. Those platforms just happen to take more of the more than $5 per month or whatever. But you can join on Patreon as well. Whew. You see the No Joe button came with the jacket. It's been on this jacket hanging up. I just put it on. I say, hey, what the hell, People like this button, so I guess I'll rock it. I just don't like people thinking I'm a Trump supporter by default. And I don't want to have two buttons on all the time when I do my shows. I'm not a walking billboard for candidates I don't like. But what the hell, it's been a while. No Joe. No Joe. All right, we're out of here, guys. Have a good one. Be safe. Thank you for being here. Facebook, I love you, Facebook. Please share this on Facebook. I heard that Roly Poly think he's better, that his show is more instrumental, more fruitful, more genuine or more progressive. I don't know where he got this idea. Let's correct him in the comments section and by sharing this on your social media profile. Because Roly Poly thinks that he is the end all to be all the commentary. I disagree. In fact, I believe that I'm your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Peace. Yeah, baby. That's what time it is.